Hello there. Welcome to Pilates TV. My name is Zosha. You've joined us for a fantastic workout where the focus this week is about having awesome abs and strengthening your corset. Two people I know who've got pretty good corsets at most times are the lovely Rebecca.
Hello.
And the gorgeous Chris.
How you doing?
So let's just have a little go at this. I've got to tell you that when I'm sort of chilling out and I don't think about connecting my corset muscles, I sort of hang out like this. You know, and if I don't think about my posture, it's a little bit rounded. What do you reckon about that, guys?
Oh, you do better.
Not happy, are they? Okay, so pull inwards, shoulders back, and pop the head back. Do I look better?
100
Taller.
times better.
100 times and taller.
And taller.
I want to have a look at them with their business out. Let's go. Pop it out, kids. Is that how you feel at the end of the day, Chris?
Yes, at the
Just hanging
beginning
out,
as
sitting on
well.
the
Hanging out.
couch. Beck, just, you know,
Chilling.
watching TV, chilling.
No
Can
one
you
to look.
believe that these people, when they actually think about their corset, let's go, gang. Shoulders back, pulling in. Oh my gosh, you've gone from like, I don't know what size to what size, but that looks fantastic. You've even got, I haven't even seen abs. Join in today because we are going to feel exactly that same connection with you. Let's start off. So, before you contract those muscles, you're going to find your neutral pelvic position. So roll forward and back. Just relax your bottom. Be a little bit floppy there. I promise it'll come back soon. Okay, center that midpoint. And here we go. If you're hanging out, this is the sensation. Draw the navel in, but subtly pull in this way as well. And also, you can think of pelvic floor drawing up. Okay, it's a little bit of an improvement. Just relax again and pull up. Good. Instantly, in seconds. Hold that because we're going to go into some balance exercises. So position yourself now. Take a breath in through your nose. Fill your rib cage up with air. And then as you breathe out, let the rib cage come back in. This is lateral breathing. So you're breathing laterally into the ribs, allowing air to come in, but not losing that corset connection. And do you like that idea about a corset, guys?
Good visual.
Visual, yeah,
Imagine
I like that.
pulling in.
How are you going with that corset?
Oh,
You look
it's, you know.
stunning. Hold the corset now. Breath in. As you breathe out, connect and float one leg upwards. Keep your eyes horizontal. Good job. Okay, lower that leg down. Keep the connection here. Breath in. As you breathe out, balance on the other leg. Keep the hips even. Now the other leg down. That's it. Other side. Pull up through the pelvic floor. Watch that your tailbone's drawing down towards the ground. Good. And what's happening with the rest of your body? Keep the chin up and eyes level. Are you balanced? You know, I actually feel quite wobbly in my feet because I've got pretty flat feet. So I have to think about pushing my big toe, my little toe into the ground. How are you guys going behind me?
And I'm thinking of tucking my tailbone under because I like to arch my back.
Archie,
I'm
Archie.
thinking opposite.
Okay. All right, we're going to hold this time. So keep that connection. Drop the shoulders and bring the hands in the center. Breath in, focus, and rotate to the side just a little bit. Doesn't have to be far. Then come back in. Other side. If you laugh, I can tell you right now that you're contracting the right muscles. Ooh. Oh, ooh. I'm not focusing. Let's go again. One more time. Breathing out.
I think everyone at home can see our ankles shaking.
Yeah,
Yes.
rolling
Yes.
side to side.
Good. And again. Breathing out. And coming back in. Okay. That leg down. Oh, that's intense, isn't it? All right, bring the focus. Can you feel that concentration needed?
It's
First
really
principle
intense.
of Pilates. Let's go again. Position, corsets on. Pulling from behind, not maximum, just enough. Leg goes up. Hold. Keep the hips down. Hands in the center. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, wrap the rib cage behind you. Good. If you're wobbling, pull up through pelvic floor, come back in. Think of the big toe and the little toe into the ground. Rotate. Also contract the muscles in your thigh. Good. This is definitely my dodgy ankle. Breathing out. You
got to really keep your eye focus at sort of at one level, don't you?
And you know, that is a beautiful, beautiful cue, Beck, because the eyes make such a difference. Is that actually related, I was going to say, to the postural muscles? It's all a big family, isn't it? Muscles. Good. Can we do one more this way? Sure. Corsets on, guys. Ay, ay, ay. And release. Whew. Okay, no time to rest. Shake it down. We're going for a roll down. Great mobility exercise. You're going to feel revived when you do this. Let's go. Breath in. As you breathe out, drop the head down and slowly roll your body. So I'm just dangling here. And you guys waiting for me?
We are waiting.
You're so polite.
We were going to go, but we stopped, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
manners,
gorgeous.
manners. We kept our manners.
Why don't you join us? Come on, let's go. Breath in as you breathe out. Just nod the head. I always imagine that I'm rolling a soft peach down my chest. Slowly, slowly. Once my hands touch the mat, I take a breath in. And as I breathe out, I can actually feel my spine building. And every time I build, I'm thinking of lengthening and actually creating space in between each individual vertebra. So I get the sensation of length. Yeah. Breath in, down we go. Nod the head, slowly down. At home, please feel free to bend your knees. If you are really tight at the back of the legs, please don't straighten the legs. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, slowly come on up. And I think we've got one more of these to go. You should start to feel length. And again, last time. Breathing in. How's that breath going? We're still thinking of taking the breath laterally? Yeah, okay, good. Guys, hold that once you get down to the floor, bend your knees. Okay, and shimmy yourself now onto your back. Shimmies. Alrighty, so heels in line with your sit bones. If it's the first time you've joined us, remember that Pilates is such a great exercise to mobilise your back. But if you feel pain in any area, please remember that that's your body telling you to stop. So it's a really good way to connect with yourself. Heels in line, shoulders are open, and lengthen through the crown of the head. Let's go back to that rock. Remember we set that up when we were standing? You guys doing a little bit of a disco rock? Yeah, that's good, Beck. So everyone at home can actually have a look. Now find the midpoint, which is between your extremes. So you're not dropped down to the floor, you're not overarched, but you're somewhere in the middle. What happens is that if I'm flattened, I actually use these muscles. If I'm arched, I use my back muscles. So we want to work everything equally. Find that midpoint. Now, turn that corset on. Take a breath in and pop your hands on your belly. As you breathe out, float one leg up. Good. And now, guys, place that leg back down, but keep the connection. Exhale now. Good. Inhale. And exhale. The other leg floats up. Inhale to hold. Exhale and lower. What are you giggling at?
Exhale.
Exhale. Inhale. And breathe out. You go. And again, other side. You know what should be happening here? That corset should be on and nothing should be moving. If you can't feel anything, you need to think about the muscles. I'm going to progress from here. Take one leg up. Okay, some of you may have a little gap underneath your back. So just drop that back towards the floor without jamming. Hands on your belly. And now think of dropping the navel and float the other leg up to tabletop without popping in that belly. All right, this is what you should feel. There's a connection in the middle and that you're also not jamming. Hold it here, guys. Hands are flat. Shoulders are back. Take a breath in. Ribs down. Corsets on. Remember that hanging out? None of that here. And again. Good. Last time. Now bring both knees into your chest. Have a tiny little rest. Couple of breaths. And we're going back into that position now. So up we go. Same place where you were. Can you regain the same position you were in? Pop your hand on your belly, shoulders are flat. Breath in, guys. As you breathe out, extend one leg on a 45-degree angle. Good, and then come back in. Now, I can actually feel myself really working pretty hard here. If you're feeling this in your lower back, you are probably in the wrong position. So you may be arched and you'll be popping out, or you may be jamming. So find the position, or the option is, guys, keep going. I'm just going to show a modification. The option is to just have one leg up, okay? So please remember, it's not really about always going to level after level after level. It's about you working with your own body. If you've just joined us for the first time, it's going to take a little bit of time for your body to get used to the exercises. Good, and again. All right, holding those legs up there. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, float one leg down. Good, keep the connection. Take a breath in. Float the other leg down. And now release. Everybody okay?
Yes.
How are you feeling at home? I can feel that you're feeling good.
You tend to feel more lower abdominals there as well?
Yes, absolutely.
The lower ones.
You know why? Because we're not popping the head up, so we're not working the superficial muscles
part.
on top. Yeah. So you're actually working those muscles that go. Wow, I love that thought of. Okay, hands down, shoulders open, neutral, breath in. As you breathe out, we're going for a hip roll. Tuck the pelvis under, slowly. So now you're losing neutral, rolling up, using these muscles to roll, and you're coming up to that 45-degree ski slope. Please don't let this pop out, so keep the ribs connected. Breath in. As you breathe out, walk the spine back down, slowly, slowly, slowly. Good, and then return back to neutral. Here's a little challenge for you, and for you guys as well. Let's pull up through the pelvic floor, relax your bottom, and keep your feet flat. So let's not wiggle the feet around too much. Let's give it a go. Breath in. As you breathe out, tuck under. Bottoms relax, pull up through the pelvic floor now. Pelvic floor, pelvic floor, pelvic floor. Now a little bit of bottom. Roll slowly. 45-degree ski slope. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, walk that spine down. Sequentially. I like to think of the spine like press studs, so that each individual vertebra is an individual press stud.
I like that. That's nice.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Neutral. We're going again. How is the pelvic floor business? Yeah? Challenging?
Very challenging.
Yeah.
Okay, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck under again. Pull upwards. Slowly drawing. Flat, flat, flat. Releasing the press studs now. So pop.
You got to think pelvic floor like all the way, because you start with it, but then you can lose it
Yes.
and then regain at the top.
That's
to
it.
keep it is a challenge.
Good. Breath in. Now walk that spine down. Pop it back into its little press studs. Slowly down. Down, down, down. Good work. And then return to neutral. Okay, bring your knees in. Give yourself a little bit of a hugette. Aha. Okay. I really like this move, the next one. So stretch yourself out and lie on your side, but your palm is actually going to help you only a tiny bit. So palm is flat, shoulders are back, good, right? Hips in line, and you are going to, you don't have to point the feet, but think of a long, long line. Think of your thigh and your shoulder going up at the same time, hand in front. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, good, and then inhale and lower. Now, watch this. Guys, look down at your toes. So if you're at home, check that you can see your toes. You mustn't let those legs go back. Let's try again. Breath in. As you breathe up, one line, totally one line. Good, and then come back down. I call this the banana lift. Ready to go? Let's go, bananas. Oh, let's go bananas. Here we go.
Are you trying to think of lifting like your feet in line with your head, Zosha?
Yes, please. So imagine somebody who's pulling your head and your feet up at the same line. You're probably going to feel a little bit under here as well. How are you doing at home? I hope you're going okay. Stick with us. You're doing a great job. And last time, out breath. And then release. Woo! What's the verdict? Do you like the banana?
Right in the waist.
Yay!
It's good. Good for the
Funny
side
that,
leg.
because that's our focus today. All right. palm.
You want glutes here as well, Zosh? You want your bottom squeezing a bit?
You know what? I'd prefer it if you didn't.
Okay.
Because I actually don't want you to turn the hip outwards.
Okay.
So I want you to just focus here. Pelvic floor is a beautiful one. But, you know, thanks for asking. Okay, let's go. Hand here. You know, over time, you'll have to push a little bit less. So let's just start off. Breath in, stack the hips. Look down and see if you can see your gorgeous toes. There they are. Breath in as you breathe out. Banana lift. Shoulders, legs, good. And then inhale and lower. As you come up again, see if you can rely less on this hand and this hand. And then inhale and lower. Good. And again. Let me say to you that that corset has just been pulled a little bit more. So pull this business in here. Good. And again, breathing out. And again, are we going bananas?
Squeezing inner thighs together a little bit too.
Yes! Go those inner thighs. And again, last time. And release. Great job, everybody. Sit yourself up.
In here.
Yes, yeah, that's good. And the thing is, you'll feel it there, but you've still got to keep the navel drawn in. You can't let everything just hang out. And that's what I think about Pilates, is it really does give you excellent body awareness. So we're hoping that when you leave today's class, you're going to be thinking about that corset all day. All right, we're going to go for just a half roll up today to open that back up. Hands under the knees. Good, breath in as you breathe out. Tuck the tailbone under. Just start to walk that spine down. Holding everything in, take a breath in as you breathe out. Slowly rolling back up. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Beautiful head action, Chris. Breath in, tuck under. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Eyes go down the legs. Good. Breath in. Breathing out. One more like this. So you may find that this is really challenging. Understandably, it's a tough little exercise.
What happens if your feet lift, Zosh? We're just saying don't go so far.
Yeah, excellent. If your feet are starting to lift off, don't go so far. Because that's flexibility and also mobility. Beautiful. Come on down. Good. Good shoulders. Come on back up. Oh, that's nice. Hands in front. Breath in as you breathe out. Roll down, and now only move the waist. So you're moving the waist round. Good. Then come back into the center and roll back up. Exceptional. Down again, tucking under. Then look over. Coming back up.
We're very peaceful.
We're really peaceful. Are you as
Serene.
peaceful as we are?
I've got a bit of shake going on here.
Ah, shaking. You know, if you guys are shaking at home, let me tell you what, come on up. One more time. I always say the shaking, it's just your muscles being excited. They're having a bit of a party. They're going, yay! Are you finally working me?
Yeah.
So just keep that party up. Tuck under. Last time here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. This is, that should
Your
be.
back too.
Yeah.
Feel my back.
That's right.
In between my shoulder blades.
Oh, love it. Tuck under. Under. Rotate. Come back in. And shimmy all the way back up. Oh, good. That's tough, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, come on down. We're just going to do a little bit of extension work to finish off today's class. Shoulders are back. Now, again, turn on those corset muscles. Good. Ready to go, guys. Breath in. As you breathe out, we're just going to lift today. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades back. And then inhale and lower. And again, exhale. Guys at home, watch this back extending. And inhale and lower. Exhale again. Pull the shoulder blades back. That's it. Keep your eyes on the mat if you can. Last time, exhale. Shoulders back. And then inhale and lower. Good work, everyone. Hands under the shoulders. Pull back. Tiny little moment to oneself. Have a little breather. How's that corset going? Is it working for you? I hope so. These guys look pretty peaceful
I've
here.
undone mine a bit just for this stroke.
You've undone a little
Let
bit.
it go.
It's
Loosen
all
it a
right.
little bit.
That's all right. You're allowed to. Okay, guys. Now hands just by your knees. Flip the toes up. And now lift the bottom up. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, sequentially stack that spine. Turn on those corset muscles straight away. That feels great. Okay. Are you switched on? Are you switched on is what we want to know. Thank you for joining us today. It's been great. I want you to think about that midsection connection when you're driving the car. So every time there's a red light, connect and then release. And then over time, you'll just be connected without even thinking about it. Chris, what is your quote for today?
If you wait for the right time, you will never begin. Begin now with who you are and what you have.
And what you have is a great corset. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. Here's Takali for Fast and Fabulous.
Ugh, bloating. Don't you hate it when you feel all puffy? I feel like the Michelin Man. It's not good. What are the things that cause bloating? Let's have a look at it. If you've got a lot of stress in your life, if you're drinking too much alcohol, coffee, tea, anything with a lot of spice in it, or too much sugar, so junk food, fizzy drinks with carbon, also not good. How do we get rid of it? Well, there's some really simple and quite natural ways to get rid of bloating that really work. The first one I tend to turn to is peppermint tea. It's really, really quite easy to make. You can use it in this form, or you can make it yourself from scratch in your teapot. But just a cup of tea when you're feeling like that will, in about half an hour, make you feel less puffy. There are other things that you can use with peppermint as well. With the oil, you can actually get some of the oil, 2 or 3 drops, and rub it on your stomach. And that, because it infuses straight through into the digestive system, is really quite effective, very quick, about 10 minutes and it's gone. You can also take tablets. Now the best one is charcoal. Might sound a bit strange, and they look a bit wrong too. They're black. So if you take a couple of those, just 2, and no more than 2 lots of 2. So that should take it away. But there are other natural things that you can eat in foods that take away bloating and that puffy feeling. Pineapple. Now whether or not you're drinking the juice or actually eating the pineapple itself, pineapple is really, really good. Blueberries, another thing. If you can't get them because they're not always in season, then try grabbing the tinned version. Not quite as effective because they're not as fresh, but they do help. And if you can get juice of those as well. Something you may not have heard of is actually almond milk. You can get non-dairy, so soy versions of this, and it's a sweet kind of almond milk, and that going through the digestive system will also help you. Simple things like lettuce. Got lots of water in it, helps to move everything through the digestive tract and take away some of the wind that's in there. Ginger, another good remedy, as is licorice. Now, if you don't want to do something like grabbing the licorice meal and making a tea out of it, which can be kind of time consuming and a bit messy, just grab some licorice. This one's organic. You don't have to, any kind of licorice, preferably not a sugary kind. And the final thing is basil. Now, fresh basil, I find if you just chew on the leaves, fantastic. I like the taste, some people don't. But they've just brought out a basil mask that you can get. It's actually a face mask, but I found it really works a treat. If you rub it on your tummy and leave it there for 20 minutes, that's a surefire winner. So get into that stuff and get rid of that bloating.